Right, good morning, everyone. It actually nervous in here, huh? And my name is Sinxay Chanthavong. I come from Laos. I'm an international student. And before we get started, I just wanted to ask all of you a very simple question: is that how many of you have ever been silent in a meeting, not because you are understood, or you are afraid of asking question, or you worry about people might find out that you are not smart enough? If you ever felt that way, you are not alone. In fact, there is a psychology research have showing something very, very interesting about this topic. It is a cognitive bias. It is called Dunning-Kruger effect. In a simple term, it is a strength pattern of a human thinking. For example, people with less knowledge in any specific field or any topic tend to be more overconfident about what they know. Meanwhile, the person with more knowledge or they know something, they tend to be more doubting themselves. So in other words, the less you know, the more confidence you have. And the real dangerous is overconfidence doesn't just make you wrong, but it leads you to stop you from asking questions, and it might help you from being right. When we were children, we were taught that having the right answer means intelligence. In school, the person who can answer the teacher's question the fastest means intelligence, if it's right. But naturally, when we grow up older, when we're not knowing something about any topic, any field, we feel doubt about ourselves. And we think that we are not smart enough. But real learning in real life is very different. It's not just like a test. It's more like a peeling back an onion. When you're peeling layer by layer, you dig deep down the root of the onions, and you see that there's a tons of things that you haven't known before, you have misunderstood before. And I have learned this lesson in a hard way. A year ago, I was joining a startup company. Just like many young professionals, I wanted to showing up and see that I'm capable of. I was so surprising about the work pace in startup company. High pressure, fast pace, and lots of workload. And very surprising. And when they asked me about, do you understand about those information that we provide? I quickly nod and I said, yes, I do understand. But deeply inside me, just thinking of like, if I ask too many questions, do they think like I'm not capable of? Or if I said, I don't understand, do they think like I'm not good enough? So instead of asking a question, I stay silent, I stay quiet. And one day, my boss had came to me and asked me about the work that I submitted. And he asked me about, tell me more about the work that you've done, the process that you have done, the reason behind that, how can you do that? And actually, I'm surprising and I'm frozen at that time. I cannot explain how I've done that. I didn't know my work that much. And they see something inside me that I have been noticed about myself. And I think that time I a little bit ego. My ego want me to appear confident, want me to appear capable and be certain. So instead of asking a question, I stay silent. And afterward, they told me that, why don't you just don't ask us about the question? Because we're the one who have more experience than you. We're the one who have more knowledge in this field more than you. And you are just intern. You come here to learn. And they said to me again, and again. And I came to realize that learning is not you pretend you understand. Learning is what you think that you come here to learning. And I reflection that why those situations came to me again and again. And I sit with myself and having a writing journal and sit down with myself and see that how can I do this better? How can I understand those situations more? And I reflected, and I see that if you want to get better, you need to admit that you don't know. You want to admit that you wanted to learn, to fix it. And that's a part of, I wanted to change myself. I came up with the framework that I have from my story, from my experience, that in order to change how you learn, you need to be curiosity about what you're doing. You wanted to get better about what you do. You wanted to having a better workflows of it. And the second is humility. Humility is the thing that you might know that the thing that you ask might gonna be wrong, and you admit that, and you're still gonna do it. And the last is courage. Courage is something that you are step out of your comfort zone, and you dare to step out, and you wanted to change to be better for yourself and other people as well. When I came to realize that I see on the internet about a research that is aligning with my personal story, that growth mindset is actually really important in all individuals in here. In any employees or any individuals, we can help in task performance, job satisfaction, and organizational citizen behavior. It does help, and it helps you to change to be a better. Looking back at the day, I'm really grateful about all those situations that came up to me, and it teach me all the lesson, all the embarrassing moment. I think I cannot see all of this in any workplace. And I think I cannot learn this from the school. They never taught me. And I'm really grateful that, and I wanted to share, and I want to see every other individual in here. You might need to have some of your worst case moment, because it actually helped you to be a better person. It actually teach you something. It came to teach you. And I think all of us need to have this moment in your entire life. I have some challenge for all of you from in this room, is that whether you are in a meeting, whether you are in a classroom, or even you are in any conversation, if you don't understand anything, please just ask them, just clarifying your understanding. Because if you don't understand what you are doing, of course, the work that you have done, it actually will be wrong. And if you notice that what you are doing is wrong, you don't need to be defended. You learn from it. Because I have found that real learning didn't measure by how much you are wrong. But real learning is actually measured by how much you are willing to learn, and you admit that you are wrong. And you learn from it. And the last key message that I wanted to show everyone is that the most dangerous word is not, I don't know yet, but the most dangerous word is that I already understand. And the moment you say that word is, you stop learning, you stop asking, and you stop exploring. But the moment you be brave enough to say, I don't know it yet, is the moment you are exploring to a new chapter, to a new journey of yourself. Thank you.